mbona sijali kona chali naweza pita na wewe bila tafadhali ili niko majani usijua angani nyonga dai tu samaki hapa sidani.
Hey, welcome back to our Young Talk 254. This show, let me remind you, is about young adults and to the young adults, and we're majorly tackling 5 topics, that is money, love, fashion, mental health, and most importantly, self-esteem. But today we are talking about love, and specifically young love, and I have amazing guests that we've all been chilling with, that is Godfather and Thug Love.
You're forgetting
Hey,
Godfather.
I keep on forgetting this thing. I'm sorry.
Big Godfather.
I'm so sorry.
We are sorry, Fee.
Godfather.
Father.
The Godfather.
Yeah.
Hey, okay. Alright.
Sorry.
Well, before we went on a break, we were talking about the shortest time we've been in a relationship, and you also talked about the longest time in a relationship, right?
Yeah.
And then, what is the worst thing that you've ever done in the name of love? Ndio mzee, tuambie the Godfather.
Nashtuka tu. The worst ile kitu mimi extreme shefana because of love.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Nataka kufikiria.
Ziko mingi ama.
Si ati ziko mingi. I think the worst thing I've ever done is like the first time I shot my shot through a video call. But I did that in a joke. So like she was like, you come on the show, kukaa kizani. Nikaenda nikashot my shot pale Ikulu.
What? And the parents were there or something?
I wanted she saw it.
Oh.
And she also yes, nikacheza kama hivi.
That is not such a terrible thing. Actually, it's a good thing. But it's bold.
The other guys with like people you don't know, so always do acting.
Oh wait, like you went and told her in front of people.
Yeah.
Hey.
So always do she's playing you or mama she never say yes or no.
Yeah.
Just to anataka kuona vile utabie.
Hey. All right. No way Thug Love. Nini umefanya? In the name of love. Kwa hii relationship yako moja.
Because we are talking about love in campus, so they might from our campus. I think it was just about kuka campus usiku. You know, kuka campus. Now in your campus. Yeah, and also like this time I think I called her, but kuna hii sauti fulani nilisikia. But that time alikuwa ameenda kwa Zai. I think that was the most dramatic thing I've ever gotten.
Yeah.
Like unapiga chick and then it's up aren't picking up. Like unashtuka unashangaa rada. Inabidi ucheze kidogo unasema
yes.
Sorry, wrong number. But unakata tu.
What? Like, you know, there's a meme I saw, a guy texting the mom, the chick. I love how the mom is always replying. So I'm texting like, hey honey, I love how mama can amjibu. Honey's asleep, it's the B. You text B mwenyewe.
Yeah, actually not texting, just it was calling.
And what did you say?
Saying some wrong number, call it wrong.
Okay.
Najua mzazi alibaki hapo akishangaa wrong number saa ngapi na message hiyo. But you know, it went.
I think what is the worst I've ever done? Oh, this is a funny one. Okay, nyinyi watu by the way, issue ndakuwa najiuliza maswali na jijibu because I feel like I have so crazy things. So I love working out. That is for sure. So the craziest I've ever done is go tell my dad that I'm going for a jog in the morning. 6 a.m. nenda kuona mtu. And it was a distance, so I literally had to joke, man. I joked because okay, when I just think about it, I'm just like, my goodness. Then I woke up. I think it was 5:30ish evening because I was to go so little talk up. So I left the house very early in the morning. Nikajoke hadi kwake. And then nastusalimiana alafu I'm jogging back. I'm like, wow.
Ulijokiwa vyote tu kwenda kugotea.
Imagine, cause ni asubuhi, watu wanaenda sijui kazi, shule, nini. It's in the morning, there's nothing, like that's the only time we had, which is so sad anyway.
Unabidi.
Hata sivyo, mi kwangu na damu yake ilikuwa na mioto.
No, ilikuwa na mapenzi. When you love someone, you just want to see them. You know, yeah, you just want, like just looking at them and just saying hi, and then you just feel like, yay, you know?
Yeah, that's made your day.
This is some of the things of, as young adults, we find ourselves doing. Some are crazy, some we can say, some we say it, but those are just some of the few things. But what makes us not stay in a relationship? You know, that because you say you went in front of people and told her you love her, but what makes it not work? What makes it not work? Have you ever asked yourself that? Because ushaangalia ex wako tu unashangaa like what was I doing? Well, as in, I feel totally nothing, absolutely nothing about this person. But a few months or few years ago, you were crazy about that person. Like, what happens?
From a perspective, what I can say, when you're in love with someone,
yes,
you can't see the problems the person has. Because I remember, like, there's a time I was listening to my Aunt Kingange, this woman, bwanake alimwacha. Na vile alimwacha, ndo wakarealize, they have been married for 16 years, and vile waliachana, ndo this woman realized that the husband akona ni cards and like, you see these people who limp.
Yes.
Yeah, so like the guy had one short leg. After 16 years of marriage, that he realized. So I think when someone is in love, you don't even see the bad things in the person. It is just pure vibes, pure love, you see. So I think once you're in love, you can't see anything bad in that person. But once mwachane, that's the time you see like, kumu msi hapa na machocho ngo. Na hiyo time mko in love, huko mweze. So ni hivyo. And things that make a relationship never last is friends.
Yes.
Like what your friends say about your relationship. You can get most people. Some people are sensitive. They relate what other people are saying sink into them. And then they will feel like Kenyasa wanasema yenyewe. So like haiwezi. You can't make it, you see. And then pia I think ikifika kwa the girl side,
yes,
the friends she has, you see, nani, silo, water. So you see like cause well, let me say like I'm not biased, but in some way, girls are very pretty.
Yes.
So like it is they give you sort of an ultimatum.
Yeah.
It is either him or us. You see. So, because the girl doesn't want, the girl sees it, this is just one person I lose. And the other side, if I choose him, I lose like 6 people. So I rather lose one, I go to the 6, you see. So such things,
But have you found yourself in such a situation where actually your friends define who you're with? I want to ask you that, Glad, but you've been in one relationship. Let me just ask him and then I'll come to you.
Okay.
Yes.
For me apparently, my friends say like they're chill,
Yeah.
they would like before I date, they just tell me like cause let's say like for me I've been dating girls we have mutual friends with each other. So like guys, there's someone in my group who knows this girl vizuri, sindio? So like he'll tell me, hey bro, me was working, udema ko capable of, so like you guys can't, yeni mafuta weni maji hamwezi patana. So like I'll come to find out ni mbona ameniambia hivyo, na get si ati tutakuja tunachio deli hivyo mara moja I'll come to find out what I was told ni kweli.
So do you really think that actually friends really play a major role, especially with young love? At least when they are elderly people, you reach a certain age, your circle is smaller. But when people are really, especially young adults, you find your circle is so huge because maybe you're working and then you're in school, and then you go to maybe church, you go to party, you go to clubs, like you have all these circles all around it. So do they really define on the kind of person you will get? Because now you have like a number of circles. There's your inner circle, yes, that's for sure. But you still have these circles, and these circles you still feel like they're your friends. When you you can tell someone like, yeah, you're not in my inner circle, but you just think you're friends. But yeah, we're cool. But how do you even go about that?
First thing first, let's not say that you're friends. I think it is high time we start calling the friends we have like colleagues.
Yes.
Because ndo mjue boundaries ni nini. So like for me, I can't say like they play a major role in defining who you will be with. Because when it comes to love, it's an independent choice you have to make. Like you would sit with someone, unafikiria pamoja ati sio lazima kuwe na rings. It's an individual thought, and individual like it's you who has to decide. I want to be the ring. I want to be the ring because kids wants me to be the ring. You get?
But it's just that these people, you're dating, right? They don't say they don't like your partner. But after mmeachana tu, just like mseta alikuwa na boss, sijui hata hivyo mmeachana, he doesn't even deserve you, and then you're like, woman, where were you all this time? I was dating this man.
So you know,
yeah.
They'll tell you this because at that particular moment, they know if I talk trash about Nani, ninakubali, sita kata. But when they talk trash when we are together, me matangu is blind. Your time matangu is blinded. I want to hear what they're saying.
Yes.
I'm focusing on this one person, ndio. Ni hivyo tu.
Okay, third love, tuambie. Najua nimekufanya ukanyamaza for a while.
About friends. Vile mzee wetu hapa amesema, don't let your opinion about your friends affect about your love. You see? But there's a time like your friends can like give you the direction. Kama tuseme uko notice, but your friends have noticed.
Yeah.
Like ni kama tu kufungulia macho. You know, that times that helps.
Yeah, like your third eye. Yeah.
So tuseme like, let's say example tuseme umekuja, the way you talk to me, it's not like the way you talk to others. So you know that's also a sign.
Okay.
The way you treat me, you know, like the way you treat others. Maybe as I feel like it's a normal thing, but your friends can come through wakwambie, Keith, vile mnaendelea hapa kuna venye kunaweza
nice make.
Sasa inaweza kuwa haezi make ama inaweza kuwa thing.
Okay.
So it depends. But in mind, love is an independent thing. Kila mzee wetu amesema. Yeah. You are the one to choose who is going to be a partner for life.
Alright, so I realized we used these heavy terms. There's infatuation, there's love, there's lust, there's being smitten, there's a crush, there's a fling. They're all those terms, and we feel as young adults, we don't know the definition of all these things. And we don't know, we do not know actually what is what. We just sometimes we just assume all these things are words. That's why you find situations where someone says that I love two people. Is that even possible? Yeah, you see, like in this era that you are, you'll find I love him and I love him. I don't know what to do, which is not possible. So, since we actually read it from what you understand first of all with the word infatuation.
Infatuation, I think it's a situation where you just think of yourself, You don't think about the other person. Like ni mimi. And that's from my perspective.
Right. Let's see what the internet tells us. Okay, they say infatuation is a state of being carried away by unreasoned passion, usually towards another person for whom one has developed strong romantic or platonic feelings. I personally, how I define infatuation, because the internet has a way of, there's so many levels of infatuation. How I simplify them in my life is, infatuation is a strong feeling. It will carry love, if you think, and then it will have lust in it, but it will just go for a short time. Now it's those situations where you find yourself, I'm in a relationship, and then now I'm not, because I'm not feeling them, and you get those weird texts in the midnight. You start realizing these things very early. Where love is stronger, and it just doesn't fade off easily. You see, where they say love is kind, love is patient, love is good. They're all those 7 things that define love. I feel like as young people, we need to understand what love is and read about it. Read about it and define it, and don't play with other people's hearts. Because we stop being selfish. I feel like as young adults, we are selfish. We only think about how I feel towards you, but not how you feel towards me, which is really important. Yeah. Final remarks before we end. I'll start with you, Thug Love.
Remarks zangu ni as representing the street love. Love when you're ready.
Yes.
Usiende ukiangusha shots zako ovyo, cause maybe unaweza angusha shots yako to a chick who might even take your shot that serious. There's this thing of flirting. I think it's very common in our age and also in our generation. Also, the act of being a player, manzi usicheze na roho ya watu, not a good thing. Also inaweza lead to even a worse thing than breaking someone's heart. So yeah, love when you're ready, love when it's the right person, love when you have time for it. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Hey, bongela advice from the street, street love.
Yeah.
This has been so much fun and interesting, and being the first episode, we hope to have more involving and more stories, more personal stories are going to come on your way. All right, so Godfather, say what to? Hey.
When you want to shoot your shot, don't send your friend. Just do you go do it yourself. Because in this process where you send your friend, always do like what your friend is. Or your friend will be selling your manifesto to her, but in the process, you get like this girl falls for your friend, alafu utakuja uchukie rafiki yako. So when it comes to shooting shot, you shoot your shot. Be it you're the lady or you're the guy, where do it, auta dedi, auta shootiwa, wefanya hivyo. Don't send your friends.
Yeah.
And when it comes to that, even like don't just think about yourself. Think it's a two-way traffic.
Yes.
Yeah. That's what I can say for now.
Hey, you've heard that. Do not just shoot your shot. Hey, that is a tongue twister right there. So this has been so much fun. Thank you so much, Godfather and Thug Love, for making this episode work.